Welcome back to Financial Freedom with Jewel. Are you considering maybe purchasing a home? Maybe you're a first-time home buyer, maybe you're not. But the things like down payment, closing costs kind of got you wondering where it's going to come from. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly where you can tap into those funds, and these are grants, so you don't have to pay them back. But give me one moment. I'll be right back.
I'm a stranger, willing.
Okay, as I stated before, maybe it's your first time home buyer, or maybe you're not. It doesn't matter. With this program, you guys, hot off the press from Bank of America, you could potentially get up to $17,000 towards your down payment. Wonderful thing. People often forget that when you go and you purchase a home, oftentimes you've gotten that pre-approval and you're happy, but you have to bring 3% when it comes to FHA, or you have to bring 5% when it comes to conventional loans. That's at the closing table. But also there's a thing called closing costs. Now, of course, you can negotiate with your seller regarding closing costs, but for the most part, you want to have an idea and a strategy where the funds are going to come from. I did mine years ago through FHA, and we had a family member who actually gave us what they call a gift. We use that way. But it'd been wonderful to have a grant. There's no need to pay it back. It just goes towards the home. But as I said before, Bank of America has two programs I'm going to tell you about today. Now, remember, with these programs, sometimes you have to take what they call a financial or home buyers education class. You guys, not a big deal. They're typically held on Saturdays, no longer than 2 hours. Go in there, and once you get that certificate saying you've attended maybe 4, 6, 8 weeks of classes, they'll say, okay, then you qualify to receive the grants. Notice something I said. I said grants. Grants are something that you do not have to pay back. Just like when you go to college, a thing called a Pell Grant, that is money given to you free and clear for your education without having to take out a loan. You have to pay it back. It's like free money, but there's still things you have to do. I'm going to tell you about these two programs, Bank of America. Now, first you want to go to promotions.bankofamerica.com. Go on that website. That website is specific. You can go ahead and you can look at your state. It's going to give you what they offer for your state. You guys, I pretty much saw all 50 of the states listed. What you're going to do is you're going to put that in there. It's going to bring up all the programs available in your area. Then you can strategically hit your state. Once you do that, it's going to be specific. It's going to have designated counties. So make sure you watch your county, because all counties won't qualify. I'm not sure how they decide who's going to qualify for what, but the counties are listed on there. Make sure you take a look and make sure you know that if you're going to purchase a house, that the county that you want to purchase it in qualifies under Bank of America. So you got that? Promotions.bankofamerica.com. Check out the website. Pass it on to your friends. It's worth taking a look. Anyway, here's the first one. It's called America's Home Grant Program. Now, with this program, once again, is specific to different counties. So make sure your county is in there. In my case, my county is listed. I want you to look at the highlights. The highlights, it says right here, maximum amount up to $7,500. Now let's listen to this. But this may be used for a non-recurring closing costs, such as title insurance and recording fees. You guys, great. That's going to give you money towards that. And also, client does not have to be a first-time home buyer. Hey, that's a good thing. So even if you have bought your first home, maybe looking to downsize, or maybe looking to get into another home, or I don't know, whatever you want to do, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. You can still take advantage of this program. And it says home buyer education is not required. My guess is that they probably think, if you're not a first-time home buyer, you've been through this before. You understand what we expect. You understand what owning a home is going to come with. So, hey, you don't even have to worry about it. You just have to apply. As I said, go to a realtor that you trust, interview realtors and say, hey, listen, I know this is going on. I like this program. I want to get involved in the program. So when they're actually looking at houses within a certain county or a certain area, they'll know to take you to those specific strategic areas. That way you're looking for a place where you can actually apply this program to. Okay? Number 2 program, you guys, once again, this is a grant. This is a grant. This is awesome. You don't have to pay it back. This is called the Down Payment Grant Program. Now with this one, a little bit different. Once again, you guys, it's the same thing. They want you to have it where it's specifically for counties. A lot of counties are listed, so you should be on there. But if you're not, you want to make sure that when you move into these areas, that the home that you're going to go for is in that specific county. This program, exactly the same, but they're giving out up to $10,000 in grant money that you have to pay back. You can apply this to your home down payment up to $10,000. Great money. Listen, you guys, everything on this is all the same, but you do have to take the home buyers program. That's going to be required. This is for her first-time home buyers and also other home buyers. So I'm just going to tell you, if I were you, I would jump on this site right now, take a look at it, and know that you don't have to specifically come up with your own down payment. Now, I will say this, if you're following my videos and you're doing it the strategic, efficient way, you're learning how to pay down your debt in record time. And you're also learning, there's a thing called a high yield savings account, where you just don't put your money in a regular savings account, you guys. You go to a high yield savings account. Places like SoFi offers them, Everbank offers them. Check those out. You can get a 3 to 4% return, which means every single month you're gaining a payment, a dividend on your money. When you go to a typical, like a big box bank, you guys know who they are. They're going to say, oh, bring us your money. Bring us all your money. Save, save, save. Good, good, good for you. They're going to offer you 0.01%. You guys, basically, if you had $500 and you put it over there at the big box bank for a whole year, you may get $4 or $5 back. You guys, I'm telling you, it's not a good thing. I want to say probably $2 back, honestly. If you go into a high yield savings account, you can make possibly $20 back on a $500 investment. And you may say, oh, that's not a whole lot of money. But remember, the more money you save and put in your savings account, your high yield savings account, the more you're going to get back. Some customers, you guys, because they've saved a lot, they're getting back, like, for the whole year, they're making about between $1,400 and $1,600 just because their money is sitting in the bank. Remember, when you look at these high yield savings accounts, they're typically banks that are not brick and mortars. They're online banks, and they are just as good as a brick and mortar bank. But because they don't have to worry about overhead and things like that, they're able to offer higher yield returns. And at the same time, you can go online and do anything you want to do, just like you do with the big box banks. You just don't have a brick. Remember, go to promotions.bankofamerica.com to find out what they offer. Remember, it's specific. You can hit your state and you're going to click down, you're going to hit your county. You want to find out exactly what county it's taking place in. That way, when you go to purchase a home, you'll know that you want to utilize these grant programs. So you make sure they're within that right county. Go for it. There's nothing to lose. Until the next time, until the next video, if you found value in this information, subscribe, like, and share. Sharing is caring. And remember, as I always say, if you don't tell your money where to go, you're going to wonder where it went. Okay, bye-bye.